First of all, Kathryn, what are they doing to you in this production? What has happened?
An off-leash dog chased my dog, and my dog was on leash because it was during leash hours in the park, and my finger broke, and so I spent the second day of rehearsal getting surgery, and I actually came out of surgery, and I was like, I'm late for rehearsal! Those were my first words coming out of like propofol.
So this is your first play, yeah? Or first play, professional play?
I've done a musical, but I've never done a play. Well, I've done plays in college, but I did a musical when I graduated school, and then I went to do TV, and
Yeah.
my first time going back to theater in about 5 years. I'm scared, but it's fine. We're living. I am playing Wilma in All Nighter, and it's basically a story about college seniors pulling their last all-nighter before they graduate college. How many times can I say college in a sentence?
Tell me, what was it when this project came in front of you? You were like, oh, I want to tell this story.
Well, first of all, these girlies, and then Jackie and Natalie, and then just really the nuances of the female friendship that we dive into. And regarding my character, I was really interested in exploring her shame and how she deals with guilt.
My character's name is Tessa. She is, she's a very type A girl. She is the girl that comes into the all-nighter and intends to get all of her work done.
Sure.
And gets very sidetracked by the events that occur. I'm playing Jacqueline. I love her. She really needs the group to, I think I really relate to her in the sense that like I really rely on my friends, and she really wants to be seen. She wants to be understood. She's gay, which is awesome. But I don't know if she'd identify as that yet. But she's in love, and Lord knows I relate.
For you as a director, when you're in that rehearsal room, do you just let them run free and try to guide? Like, tell me, how do you direct a piece like this?
I tend to do a lot of prep and come in with a lot of ideas about how I think it will live on stage. But my goal is always to be able to throw that away. And you have really talented actors in the room, you can really let them shape the characters and respond to that. So I always do prep, and then my secret hope is that better ideas enter the room as the actors come in.
Can you tell me, when this project came in front of you, what about it was you were like, oh, I need to be a part of this project?
I remember reading it and feeling like there were just so many truths to the script that I hadn't seen reflected in material that I read for. Nat captures this lingo in a way that I don't even know quite how to describe. It's a ton of dashes. We're all cutting each other off all the time. There's this one phrase which, this is not a giveaway, but we talk about Market Man Steve, and it's a way of talking in a world that is so distinct.
That's really my way in, is through improv and improvising alone in my head and writing. And I think these characters all come from different parts of myself and women around me. And I think it's my job to observe and absorb and try and investigate. And so the language doesn't come from any specific place except for, I guess, just how my brain, I suppose. Yeah, my brain.
This is my favorite play I've ever read, period.
Love.
It's my favorite kind of dialogue, my favorite kind of storyline. Just a bunch of women talking is kind of my favorite thing on the planet. Natalie, just the way that she writes young women is just so brilliant, and it has a lot of empathy and patience and understanding for how their minds work. And none of the girls are bad, none of the girls are good. They're all just where they're at. And I really, really appreciated that. I am always interested in writing complex female characters, and I'm really interested in female friendship. And this play for me was really an investigation of the space of a small liberal arts school and what it is to be in a very tight-knit group of friends, and investigating how they remained a unit in that setting, and what the cost is of that in terms of working so hard to remain a tight-knit group of friends that you end up shutting off some parts of yourself and distorting truth a little bit.
Definitely. It's really authentic to how I think these women communicate with each other, which is kind of bad communication.